Queer Nidra, a little bit about the physical body being comfortable, a little bit about gratitude for health and gratitude for our creatures that we live with, all the animals in our lives. With a theme for tonight about inventing or creating that which does not exist. As I welcome you tonight to our practice, the practice of Yoga Nidra, especially for the queer community tonight, a Queer Nidra, a little bit about the physical body being comfortable, a little bit about gratitude for health and gratitude for our creatures that we live with, all the animals in our lives. Those themes brought by community members will weave and interweave with a theme for tonight about inventing or creating that which does not exist. Somewhere in our queer awareness, in our knowing, we are able to define ourselves outside of mainstream categories, outside of expectations from tradition. And in the same way, Yoga Nidra invites us to be in a space of creative potential, a space of inner listening, connecting to that inner knowing. As we continue to create language and create identity and create culture that has not yet been created, that does not yet exist. That is my invitation for you tonight. And of course, this practice is your practice. You cannot do this wrong. So get comfortable. Begin with finding a position, a place for this precious human body, this vessel of life that you arrived in here on earth for your earthly walk. And in this moment, the invitation is to become present to this body, letting the awareness come home and be with whatever sensations are in the body. They may be pleasant or unpleasant or neutral. They may be familiar or foreign sensations. The invitation is just to be, just to hang out with the body and allow the body to soften, to get comfortable. As you embark on this practice of Yoga Nidra, a practice for the mind to travel as the body is resting. So double checking that your position is comfortable, double checking that you can be where you are at ease for this practice for 12-15 minutes. And at any moment, if you need to change positions, adjust your form, of course, this practice is for the body and for the mind and for the heart. And so the body's comfort is of essence. Settling into that comfort, listening to the breath, body and breath. Body here upon the earth, body resting and breathing. This ongoing breath, the ongoing arrival and departure of inhale and exhale. And allow this awareness to be with the body anywhere the body calls the attention. Notice where the awareness is called. Where does the mind go? Inside of the body, in the inner landscape. And taking a moment to call upon gratitude, reminding yourself, reminding your body about all that you are thankful for, perhaps the health of this body, perhaps the support of community, gratitude for things past, gratitude for things present, gratitude for things future, gratitude for the presence of our companions in their animal bodies, in their plant bodies, the trees, in the forests. Filling this heart with the gratitude and the gladness that is part of the human experience. And keep coming back to the body. Keep asking the body if there's any way to be more comfortable. Is there anything you might do to the position or your clothing and the covers you might be using to get more situated, more comfortable, at greater ease? If the backs of the legs feel tight, maybe allowing the knees to lift and lean against each other. Or maybe propping the legs up on a chair or on a bed if the body's on the floor. Making any accommodations to the physical body, listening to its needs, scanning up and down to arrive at your comfort. And as the mind moves around the body in the rotation of awareness, as body parts are named, the invitation is to take the awareness to that body part. The invitation is to notice. You might choose to repeat the name of the body part in the mind, a mental echo. You might choose to visualize, to see that part of the body. Allowing the mind to move while the body is resting. Take the awareness down to the feet. Notice the heels. Notice if, and if so, where the heels are supported. Notice the contact of the heels and the floor, the furniture, wherever you are. Right heel and left heel. The sole of the right foot and the sole of the left foot. Be aware of the right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. And the left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. Be aware of the spaces between the toes in the right foot and the left foot. Be aware of the bones of the toes, from the tips of the toes back to the heel. Sole of the foot and top of the foot, right and left ankle. Be aware of the lower legs. Let the mind move up the shins and calves to the knees with their kneecaps and the backs of the knees. The mind touches the back of the right knee, and the back of the left knee, and moves up those hamstrings, up the right back of the thigh, and the left back of the thigh, tracing that space between the knees and the hips, the backs of the legs, and the outsides of the legs, and the front of the thighs, right and left between the knees and the hips, to the insides of the thighs, between the knees and the hips. Awareness of the right groin and the left groin, pelvic floor and the buttocks, right and left, right hip and left hip. Be aware of the pelvis, low back and abdomen, chest and upper back, the shoulder blades, right and left, and the armpits, left and right, right shoulder, right upper arm, left upper arm, elbows left and right, forearms right and left, left wrist, right hand, left hand thumb, right hand thumb, right hand index finger, left hand index finger, left hand middle finger, right hand middle finger, ring finger right and left, left little finger, right little finger. The awareness sweeps from the hands to the shoulders, to the neck and head. Let the mind touch the chin and lips, the nose and the cheeks, right ear and left ear, right eye and left eye, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center, forehead, to the crown of the head, together head and face, neck and shoulders, together the right arm and left arm, chest and upper back, low back and abdomen, pelvis and the two legs, together. Legs and trunk, arms, neck and head, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. And be aware of the whole body, resting, breathing the whole body. Here in this practice, the whole body, in the awareness that is Yoga Nidra. The being in the inner landscape, the being and the knowing. Cultivating this intimacy with the inner world, with the body and the breath and the mind home to the body, the mind home to the heart, to the gratitude. Generate this feeling of gratitude in the physical body. Where does the gratitude dwell? How does gratitude feel? Gratitude for the past, gratitude for past experiences, events, gratitude for the present, for right here and right now, for every breath that arrives and departs. And the gratitude of the future, the gratitude of events yet to come, the gratitude of good health into many years forward. Gratitude to the simple companionship that our animal friends provide us. What does that feel like? What is the body's physical experience of gratitude? Where does it dwell? And can you spread this gratitude? Can you move the gratitude around? Inviting this gratitude to be in the legs, any tight or sore spots of the legs and trunk, anywhere in the shoulders and arms, spreading the gratitude, filling this body with that gratitude. And from this place of a loving heart, what would it be like? What would it be like to define your own authenticity? And take a breath into this question. What would it feel like to show up authentically? What would it be to be completely yourself in this world of labels and identities and categories of people, releasing all of those limits and limitations and inviting the body, this human body, to show you what showing up authentic might look like? What would it be like to show up completely yourself? Where is that in the body? Authenticity. Your wild self, your nature. Bold authenticity. What would that feel like? What would it look like? In the whole body. Inviting the whole body to show up authentically. Physical body and the breath, emotional body, and the wisdom body and the intuitive body, and the ethereal cosmic body connected to the energy that connects us all. In the whole body. How do I wish to feel? Where does the gratitude dwell? What would it look like to show up completely, authentically, fully yourself? Holding those questions, inviting the body to be with them or to answer them, or to feel what it feels like to invite the seeds to germinate, to sprout, those seeds of authenticity, seeds of gratitude. And that's the practice. Notice what you notice. Feel the body and the breath. Listen. Listen to all of the sounds. Listen to the room, outside, perhaps noises out in the world, and the sounds here with you. Listen to the subtle sounds, the sounds of the breath, the heartbeat. And listen to any sounds of the body like digestion and those little internal sounds. Listen and feel. Feel the breath. Feel how the movement of air feels in the nose, in the throat. Feel the chest as it inflates and deflates, the abdomen as it rises and falls. Be aware of the whole body breathing and feel the breath in the whole body. Feel the whole body. The front, the back, the right side, the left side. Lower half, upper half. Outside and inside. Together. The whole body. The whole body in the practice of Yoga Nidra, the whole body in this practice of awareness, of consciousness coming home. This practice is coming to an end. There is no rush. There is no hurry. You might choose to deepen the breath and Feel the body, make little movements. You might choose to stay where you are, in the breath, in the body. You might choose to make little movements in the tongue and the toes and the fingers. You might choose to stretch or yawn. And you might be in stillness. You might be in rest. If you're coming awake, you might change positions. You might roll to the side or change altogether. You might rub the hands together, help wake up the body. You might rub the earlobes and the edges of the ears from the low points up to the top points, and then back down, up and down, and waking the body up. Notice what you notice. Thank you for being here. Thank you for practicing for yourself and for the community, generating these states of consciousness. The practice is complete. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and leave a comment about your experience. And while you're here, please subscribe to my channel and opt in for notifications to catch the next class I upload. And then head over to olgachwa.com to join in a live event or to work one-on-one with me. I'm here to help.